I'm left with this shed that's like full of instruments that could actually, like, you know, be designed to hurt people. Like, for example, we have a rake, we have a spade for disposing of the bodies, and well, just a plain old stick could be lethal enough.
As the weather changes, Korea becomes the perfect country for road trips, and a good motorcycle or scooter can get you as far as you need to go on any given day. Today's particular adventure finds us on our way to Oeosa, rumored to be the most beautiful temple in the Pohang region. A word of caution, however: if your scooter is only 50 cc's, taking 2 people on it might not be the most effective way. We found ourselves taking more than one stretching break.
But this bit here is more comfortable. Like, this solid and this is padded.
This is just really isn't fair.
Taz,
it's not
much
fair.
better bum than me.
Yeah, that's weird because it's like right.
Oh.
We followed the signs out of town and took the first right at the sign Oeosa. All we found, though, were puppies.
Little bow legs. Come here. Come here.
Which was all right for Tawny.
I'm in heaven. Oh, that feels good. I like being
Cute as they were, I wasn't convinced that puppies were the best part of Oeosa, so the search continued. Still, at best, all we found was a small shrine and some rockin' music. The question is, where is the actual temple?
Way out back there. Is that somebody's house?
The only road leading anywhere was heavily guarded. Not wanting to tempt this puppy, I decided to go find directions, leaving Tasman alone with the camera.
Hello. So here's the story so far, right? Chris has gone off to try and find somebody to find out where this temple is. Blythe and Tawny have gone off in search of puppies, and I have been left on this bench right by the very, very angry dog. And yeah, it's quite scary. But on the other hand, I have found a marvellous red bench. She's here. And I'm listening to some fantastic Buddhist music, which has got quite a beat to it. And yeah, what can I say, you know? I love the Buddhist dance. But yeah, it feels like the Blair Witch Project, and that I'm actually surrounded by Buddhas and it's daylight, but I don't know where everyone's gone, and I'm left with this shed that's like full of instruments that could actually, like, you know, be designed to hurt people. Like, for example, we have a rake, we have a spade for disposing of the bodies, and well, just a plain old stick could be lethal enough. And we have a scary dog to eat the bodies. Do dogs eat bodies? Maybe. So quiet.
Turns out, speaking some Korean isn't as helpful as speaking Korean fluently. While the sign does say Oeosa, what this is in fact the Oeosa Relic Center. Oeosa Temple is across the bridge to the right and down a little ways. Although I did ask that all in Korean. Armed with new directions, we finally found the temple and took a moment to discuss the story, though we had some varying viewpoints on the whole thing.
Okay, so the story goes, there were 2 Buddhist monks
Monk. Are they monk?
They were 2 monks.
So these 2 priests.
came along to the stream, drank some water maybe,
Who wanted to compete to
Decide to have a competition,
and had a bet with each other.
even though Buddhists are prevented from competing.
And the bet was
They swallowed
fish,
a fish each,
that if they both ate a fish
and then waited a day and a half exactly.
and passed it through their body,
So they took scissors.
To see which one would come out alive,
the fish to come out alive
thus proving which priest was
Holier. I think the taller one
was the winner.
came out holier.
which in and of itself was a miracle.
It's alright. These two don't know a thing about the fish story. So this is the actual stream. Basically, they brought a fish back to life. Stream where the and they both claimed it was theirs, but it turned out it wasn't any of theirs. It was just a fish that was swimming in the river, and it just hopped up and, like, you know, started flapping on the stone, and where the fish jumped up. And yeah, the other two fish had just been washed away when they turned their backs quickly, and they both actually fooled. It was just fresh out the water and landed here. Yeah.
We were going to ask this crowd, but they had no answers. Only cups of soju that they handed out like candy on Halloween. Each cup accompanied by a fistful of cherry tomatoes. Tawny had to pace herself.
This is not a shot. This is that much soju.
100 milliliters.
Arguably, the best part of Oeosa, though, are the trails surrounding it. Make sure you set aside a couple hours to feel them all out, though. You could be gone for a while. However, if you're supplied with soju and cherry tomatoes, you should be fine.
Two roads diverge.
I think this is actually where it happened.